just hung up from a conversation with a group of hiring managers, and they had a very common frustration, and that frustration was phone interviews. They said that they were pretty counterproductive. In fact, one of the hiring managers said they're just a waste of time completely. And so I gave them some advice that they really thought was prudent and they wanted to implement it immediately, so I wanted to share it with you. To make phone interviews much more meaningful, just ask 3 questions, and while you're listening to the answers, just listen for 3 things. So first, those questions. The first one is, why us? The second, why this job? And the third, why now? So why us? Why this job? And why now? And here's what you're listening for during the answers. You're listening for comprehension and communication and motivation. So this is the 3 and 3 strategy. 3 questions and you're listening for 3 things. Let me break that down a little bit further. So when you ask why us, first thing we're listening for is comprehension. Did they even get it? I find so many people are tuned out these days. And job interviews, people are on their best behavior. If they're tuning out now, they're going to tune out when they work for you. So did they comprehend it? Do they have good comprehension and listening skills? Then I'm listening for communication. And does their communication skill, does it exemplify what I want in my business? Because that's going to come baked in. It's not going to get any better. And then I'm listening for motivation. And the motivation is what's driving them. What is it that they want out of a change? Are they happy and they're looking to be happier? Or are they desperate and they just want another job? So I can get a lot out of that first question, listening for those 3 things. Then I ask after the why us, why this job? Is this kind of job a passion for them? Is it the next step in their career, or are they just looking to make a buck? I get to listen for their comprehension skills as they answer the question, and then the communication skills and that motivation, all of it baked in. And then one more question, why now? Timing is everything, or so it's said. And so I get to listen why this timing's important. Is this, a time in their life where they're looking to stretch their wings and do different things, or are they just simply so frustrated in their current job they're willing to take anything? And I'm also listening for the comprehension again and the communication, and most importantly, the motivation. Those 3 things are so important because I can't teach people to comprehend better. They're going to come with those skills or not. I can't, change communication quickly enough, if at all. And motivation drives people. I better know what that is before I hire them. This 3 and 3 strategy, while amazingly simple, is much better than what the hiring managers and I talked about that most people do. Most people sit down with a resume and they go line by line and point by point, reviewing what's on a piece of paper. That's why it can feel like a waste of time. This strategy, you're hearing intangible and tangible skills that are so important for somebody to do a good job for your organization. So I hope you'll go try this out. And as you try it out, I would welcome hearing your experiences. What epiphanies did you have? What things did you notice? And what did you learn that you had been missing before? So best wishes, and I look forward to hearing from you after you try this 3 and 3 strategy.